question. How can we manage our relationships with others sensibly? That is the most difficult thing. You can manage, but sensibly, I don't know. I believe seriously, if you carry love, you can manage any relation. When I say love, I have to be very careful. I have to elaborate. Loving the other person, not myself. If I love myself alone, there will be problems. We have to love others. Carry this love to the universe, to others. You can manage anything, any relation. Respect others' sentiments. I have to say respect others to begin with. Then their sentiments, their emotions, all that. Do not intrude others' space. Each one of us, we have to have our space. Everyone may not be very much conscious of these things, but if you think carefully, yes, we have our own spaces. Like I have my space, the other person also his or her space. Let us not intrude. Let us not be aggressive. This is very important. Do not always interact at just the ordinary level, the day-to-day life. We can always do this, discussing details of life, this, that, etc. While interacting with others, let us sometimes shift our focus. Let us think of the world. Let us think of the life beyond this earth. Let us think of this presence. Let us discuss these things. Let us understand these things. Just mere discussions, mere awareness of there is something higher than this horizontal living, that itself will make us so different. We won't be fighting for petty things in life. We can always do this. The whole life we can go on doing it, disagreeing, fighting. We can do this. But let us shift our focus just slightly above us, slightly. There is so much of life there. This life is nothing. There is so much of love there. There is so much to experience. One we can experience, we can share this experience with others. You can share it by verbalizing it. You can share it in silence. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I and my Guru Amaram, we have spent a lot of time without uttering a single word. Half an hour, 45 minutes. Sometimes whenever I went, there would be no other person. And we would just sit, greet, smile, and just enjoy the silence. In silence, he must have passed on so much of love, energy, knowledge. At the time, I was not aware of these details, but I knew I was receiving. I knew there was the maximum communication. We can communicate maximum in silence. I think we have to try all these things. Interact, interacting with one person, even with a group, we can magically change the quality of interaction. Sometimes we meet, a few of us we meet, usually on Sunday evenings and Sunday nights we meet. Of course we talk, we share, but we spend such great time. It is at such times when we will be in a very special mood. Our frequencies will be in a slightly higher level. It is then suddenly truths will come down. Informal uh, talks began like that. It would be just joking, spending time in a very jovial way. Suddenly something would strike. The universe knows when to give, what to give, how to give. This interacting with others is an art we have to cultivate, we have to develop. Unfortunately, we don't. We think we don't have time, we have time. Whatever the time we spent, a little time, we can make it very, very precious. Somehow we miss. I have been speaking about such things for a long, long time, even before I met Amara. The time that we share, we can make it such beautiful time. You can discuss even ordinary things. Ordinary things can be seen from a higher angle. I was mentioning recently about a book, Sartre. You must be knowing, at least some of you, Sartre. He was a very great man. We must know, we must read them. We can turn any moment into a great moment. I have had these moments with people, with two individuals, even in groups. I'm deliberately elaborating this because we miss so much of life. We waste so much of life in unnecessary arguments, unnecessary differences. We can make this life such a beautiful moment. Anyway, think about these things. Try.